Hey, if you guys ever have trouble coming over the top, people say that you're swinging a little bit from the outside in or too steep. Well, Marv here has had that trouble a little bit, and it's causing some weak slices and sometimes some pulls and different contact issues. Ed went through a series of drills that he worked with, and it's really amazing to see how he started to really understand what was causing these problems in your swing. And after just a few minutes of working on a few really good drills, you're starting to really get the feel of it, and your swing is becoming much more neutral.
We really work on 2 or 3 things, and at the end, probably what I worked on was probably the most important thing for Marv. You know, Marv gave me one of the greatest compliments I've ever gotten today. He told me I look a lot younger in person than on camera. So for all you loyal viewers, I actually am younger looking than you see me on your television.
Yeah, he's just a kid.
So watch this video, and I think you'll really learn some things about your swing and implement it, and you'll be amazed.
Oh, also
That was good there.
I added 1 stroke to my handicap for being able to shoot my age, which I'll never be able to do. But I added 1 stroke yesterday.
Well, happy birthday. How old are you?
I'm 74.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
I would have said 60. I figured you were younger than I was.
He's got some good mobility.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am shrinking. There
In
was
height?
an old movie called The Incredible Shrinking
Yeah, oh,
Man.
sure.
Yeah, I think I'm auditioning for that. So let me also say this. I went to your website. In the past 10 days, I've changed 4 things, which is dramatic for any golfer, because I still have the old push fade driver and other shots.
Okay.
So I'm either doing that or I'm pulling it straight.
Okay.
Those are those 2 things that I do all the time.
And what's your handicap these days?
At a Dardenne, I'll shoot low to mid 80s.
Okay.
Other courses like Crystal, where we play, probably, well, I'm a bogey player, so
Okay.
90.
Okay.
And I've also lost about 15, 20 yards on my driver,
Okay.
which was never that great to begin with.
Okay.
And also, I was focusing a lot more on the balls on my feet. And some videos I've seen when I'm coming through, I literally sometimes are lifting my heels, but I'm trying not to do that anymore.
Okay.
That was, oh, and I never hit ahead of the ball.
Okay.
I mean, my low on the swing, I can't ever get it there.
So Marv had a checklist when he came in of things he was already doing to improve his game. And it's because he looked at our slicers checklist thing. So if you haven't looked that up, look it up. It costs you a little bit of money, but we've got a money back guarantee on it if you don't like it. But he was doing a lot of things right already because of looking at our program. The main thing for Marv is his club path. And so just like most of you that have a path that's too much outside in, it causes Marv all his issues. He's not very much over the top though. So with a few tweaks here and there, and if he would swing my flashlight, it would greatly improve his game immensely. The stick drill that we're about to do with Marv will also greatly enhance his ability to swing on the proper path. So we've given Marv several different drills to do, and if you'll do them too, it'll help. Do you see where it says attack angle at the top right?
Yep.
So +4, that's positive. That means you hit up on that ball. When you hit up, you bottom out behind it.
Oh, okay.
Now, now the one before was really good. Okay. If I go back to that one, your good ones are usually minus. Okay.
So again, that still comes to where am I bottoming out on my swing and whatever causes that to change.
Correct. You have a list of stuff that you brought with you to ask about?
I don't go anywhere without my little
Without
little 5x7 pads of notes.
That's okay.
I was a wraparound grip, and now I'm an interlock.
Okay.
Number 2, I was more of a draw stance, back foot further back. I'm now more neutral.
Okay.
Number 3, on the beginning of the takeaway, I'm now trying to do that instead of that.
Okay.
And number 4, once I get up here, to try to close my clubs so that the blade matches my spine angle,
Okay.
is what I've heard. I do that.
Okay.
Prior to that, by the way, these other terms, shallowing the club, dropping into the slot, forward shuffling, all these great terms I've heard, that some of which you seem to dispel. Pull through. I'm trying to defocus on those terms.
Okay,
but
good.
on this blade angle, like I'm saying, I was doing this.
I understand.
I was opening it and trying to release early, but I don't think I ever do. I used to chicken wing sometimes when I would go through. So anyway, so now instead of doing that and trying to drop, I'm just kind of cupping, I guess, my wrist, and therefore closing my face and then just hitting straight. So that attack angle, you're saying...
That's great, -2.
Oh. So that means I did hit
It
down
did.
on the ball.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. So if it was a -2 something, that means...
You're hitting 2 inches in front of the ball.
So that means my
almost
low
an
point
inch
would
in
have been
degree.
there.
Yeah,
Wow.
it does.
So I can't say I never do it.
You can't. But that last one was about +1, so
But
Gotcha.
your average has actually been -2.5.
Right,
So
yes.
on average, you are hitting down.
you are.
That one I don't think I did. Plus I hit it more off the toe. There you go.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't think so.
Yeah, that actually hit the hosel, but that's okay.
Oh, it did.
It did.
And it's unbelievable that I could... You're talking here.
Yeah, I'm talking there.
So that explains any times I've ever shanked it, it's usually hitting the hosel.
Yes, sir. And you don't do that very often.
Don't do what?
Hit it on the hosel or
Oh,
hit a shank, do you?
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't. No.
So I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You're not a machine,
Yep.
okay?
Right.
You've just got a few issues.
Okay.
We'll just go through them one by one.
You mean
Okay.
about golf? I only have a
Yes,
few
yeah,
issues.
that's what I mean, yes.
Because my wife wouldn't say the same thing.
I understand. Trust me, I understand. Your main numbers to fix: club path and swing direction, which is kind of the same thing.
Okay.
All right. TrackMan measures it differently, and that's why they have 2 different numbers, but we'd like them to match up. And whenever for a left-hander that number is a positive number, it means that you're swinging over the top.
Oh, so I'm
Okay.
over that slot.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so just stand right back here between the TrackMan and this thing. So if it was a 0 club path, your swing would follow this hula hoop just like this. Whenever that last one's +7, that path's going to be that direction.
And that would explain a pull as well.
Absolutely, but
Okay.
it also explained hitting it on the hosel, because do you see how far away from the target line that club's on the way down, and it tends to hit the hosel then because the club's farther away from you.
Okay.
If you get it back to the ball, you won't do that. But then the problem with that is you can't release the club correctly either. So the face will generally be open. So you'll generally hit a pull fade.
Pull fade.
Especially with a less lofted club, like driver. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And so it's kind of like a chicken and the egg, which comes first. Does somebody come over the top because their face is open? See, if your face is open, okay, I'm exaggerating it, okay, but if it's open and I have a correct path, well, the ball's going to go left, right?
Right.
Yeah. And so to correct for that, I can start to swing to the right more, and then at least I can start it to the right, and then when it fades, it's an acceptable shot. It just doesn't go as far as it should, okay?
Yep.
Or chicken and the egg thing, is my face open because I'm over the top? And there's no way of knowing that, okay, which one it is. See, so if my face is open, the only way I can make it go right is to swing right, okay? And so we have to fix both. So I said it in many videos that there's only two mistakes. You either have a path mistake or a club face mistake or both, okay? And so in your case, you tend to have both.
Okay.
Now, the two things that you mentioned to me on your notes there are great. So the better that you get takeaway-wise with keeping this club in front of you and this face looking at the ball, the better chance you're going to have of keeping the face square, and the better chance you're going to get in having a better path. So that takeaway, that what you've been working on, is really important to continue, okay?
Yep.
My hope for you would be that that the takeaway should, as it improves and continues to, that I don't think you'll have to worry so much on the downswing of getting the club more closed, okay? However, if your first move back's like this and the face is open, well, you're going to probably have to do that. But the fewer compensations we have in our swing, the simpler it becomes.
Right. Simple and pure. Just,
yes.
Yeah.
And so that's what I would say. And so I think relatively your face is pretty good, and that your biggest issue is path, okay? I would encourage you at some point as well to not worry about hinging, that the more hinging you have.
Yes. I mean, that is true. The more you do it,
and the more over here that it rehinges and hinges, is the more club head speed you're going to be able to generate.
Right.
Okay? And so I do think in the long run that's important as well. So you need to work on path, and you need to work on face. And then I do think you need to work on a bigger swing, but not with your hips and shoulders and not with your arms, but with your wrist
with
hinge.
the wrist.
Yes.
Because the other one is get a little more cock here.
Yep.
And then I guess, more, follow through and completing the swing. So what's the other thing I think about doing? It's like a little more turn, and that's of course where the...
Yeah, but I don't think I would worry about that.
Okay.
Okay. Because you're going to have some flexibility issues, and I don't want you going past a comfortable position.
Right. Okay.
Because if it's not comfortable, even if it's better, it probably won't produce better shots.
Yeah.
So I'd rather you feel comfortable, range of motion, comfort-wise.
Okay.
That makes sense? But the main thing for you is to really improve this path on the way down. And there's a couple ways to simply do it. Go ahead and set up here where you can take a practice swing. I have 3 drills for Marv to do that will improve his path, and I want him to practice each one of them. The third one will really help him the most, and it'll improve his contact and therefore improve distance and direction. The first drill that I'm going to have Marv do is with an alignment stick. Indoors, since I couldn't stick it in the ground, I used a basket to prop it up, but I want the tip end of the stick to be over the ball, and I want his stance to be parallel to the right of that. If he'll practice and practice and practice by learning to swing under that stick, it will greatly improve his path. You mentioned when we were talking earlier, about pulling on the way down and shallowing and all that other stuff. I still want the club to swing. So I don't want you to feel like you're pulling when you're doing this, okay? But I do want to change the direction of it a little bit.
Okay.
And it may feel like you're dropping it more at first, and that's okay if that's the case, but I still want a swinging motion with the club head. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
and I completely believe that I need to first drop into the slot or whatever they call it, but the problem when I try it, it's like it almost makes it not a fluid thing that I'm doing, or I'm getting loopy or something. It's
I
like,
understand.
oh, this, then this. Well, you can't do that. It's
Because it
gotta
only
be,
takes 7/10 of a second
Yeah.
to get to the ball, so there's not much
right,
time
right,
to think.
right.
Right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this noodle in a spot that I want you to go under it on the way down.
On the way down.
Yes. So I'm gonna hold it pretty high at first,
Okay.
about right here on your forearms there. So on your way back, you should go back under it, but on the way down, you should go under it as well.
Okay. Full
So-
swing.
Yeah, full swing. Good. It's okay. Just keep doing that. That was better. So does that feel different though?
Well, that was inconsistent.
That's all right. Be patient.
I think I pulled up.
Don't worry about that. That's great. So let's put a ball there.
All
And let's
right.
hit one. So the ball's just going to get in the way. Now, I don't care how good you hit it at first. I'm going to hold the noodle there, though, so you're going to have to still go under it, okay?
Okay.
So let's just do that. Look how far that one went.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
that wasn't fake news.
It wasn't fake news. That's total. That's with roll too.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
So, but that's still by far the farthest one.
And I don't really feel like I did anything different, to
But
be
you
honest.
didn't do much different, frankly,
Yeah.
because you almost hit the noodle on the way down that time. So I still want you to go under it.
Oh, I hit the top of the ball.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, did I hit the top of the ball because I was hitting it on the downswing or the upswing?
The down, but it didn't record that one since you didn't hit it good enough.
Oh, okay.
But you that time you would have still gone this way on the way down, and so then you can't reach it.
Oh, okay.
Understand? So that's why that path's so important.
So I was over the top.
You were. So you've got to forget about the ball, and you have to swing under this noodle. That was better. So I know it wasn't great contact, but
Right.
that was better. So look, so that was the first time, even though you didn't hit it solid. See, our path actually went to the right to the left a degree and a half that time. See how that's a negative number instead of positive?
The
Yes.
minus 1.4?
Yes.
Okay.
So you've been averaging +3,
Oh,
and then so that's -1. So that's great. So even though it's a mishit, that's what you need to feel. That's what I would like to see from you is around 0 or -1 would be great improvement.
Okay.
All right. So just keep doing that. And you have to forget about the ball. I want you under this noodle.
and actually, I can barely see the noodle anyway. So
All right.
Oh my God! Hit
Don't worry about the ball.
it on the heel.
Yep, you didn't. That's all right.
Clubhouse better though.
Absolutely. So, yep, absolutely. Swing direction too matched up. Did you see that? Yes. So, that one wasn't as good. So you see how that one's almost +8,
Yeah,
7.6. Yeah. So that'd be over the top. And that's why
that
it's
wasn't
so
over the
fake.
top.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Didn't go near as far either. Do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, I believe over the top, but it just doesn't
So
feel
wait
that
for
different.
wait for me, okay?
All right.
So if I do this drill, TrackMan may not pick it up because this will be in the way, okay?
Okay.
But it's probably the best thing for you to do, okay? When you go to the driving range.
Okay.
I have to use this bucket inside. On the driving range, you can put a stick in the ground and angle it like this, okay?
Okay.
And then we would put it to where the tip end's just right over the ball,
Okay.
okay? And it'd be pointed at your target.
Okay.
And so go ahead and set up right here with the club head.
Ed, people ask a lot in our comments about the right angle. Is there a particular?
There's not, just as long as the ball's underneath the stick. But about a 45-degree angle is probably what most
So the ball's imagining there.
Yeah, the ball's imagining there. And so on the way down, you want to not hit this stick. And you would want to hit the ball, obviously.
I can't imagine hitting that stick. Are you telling me when I have a...
At plus 7.6, you would hit the stick.
Wow. And now that I felt like I pulled, and if I felt like I pulled, does that mean I was a little over the top?
Nope, you weren't that time. That was good.
God, even when I think I'm wrong, I'm right, and when I'm right, I'm wrong.
Good. So let's go ahead and put the ball there. Good, good again.
Didn't get it all.
It's okay. It'll pick
It looks like you're cheating a little bit too there with the ball. Yeah, get it under, like right under the tip of the stick. You see where that, like from my perspective, it looks like.
Actually, it's just about a half a ball in. It should be out
Right.
this.
So what I'm saying is to do this drill correctly,
Yeah.
the trick is you put it right under the tip.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Here. So if it's right here, it's easy. If it's
that's
if
why
it's here, it's really
oh,
hard.
yeah. Well,
right?
that's why I wasn't hitting the stick.
Yeah.
Probably.
So yeah, that's you got to keep it right under the tip of that. That's the
All
secret to that drill.
I think that'll pick it up now.
Oh, yeah. That's going to make it a lot harder.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy if you move it away.
You see, I'm already like coming in. I don't want to hit that stick. Ha! Well, that kind of freaks me out, that stick there.
It's okay. It will at first, but it won't for long. Something you can even do in the backyard, okay? You don't need a ball. You just...
Right. Is it picking it up, TrackMan?
No, because
No.
it might have on. Yeah, it did on that. So look, so you were 0.4. So great, keep doing that. Even though it was a
Okay.
miss hit, that's okay. You just keep swinging. That's one of the things you got to be patient with is that when you're changing something, it may not produce great ball flights and contact at first, but boy, you've really just got to fix that path and you'll be okay.
Okay.
That should have felt good, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
That was very solid.
Yeah, look at that 1.8.
And a little draw.
A little draw?
Yeah, look at the trace.
Where do you see little draw?
See the trace?
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the numbers. Yeah, I got you.
That was one of your goals for today, was to hit a baby draw, wasn't it? You
Yes,
said
it
you couldn't
is.
do that.
Yes, it is. And I could feel that I don't know if I was less vertical to where I'm kind of scraping the turf a little before I hit that. Like I scooped
You did
it.
a little bit of time. That's okay, but
All right.
still very good. Only one on the club path.
That's a huge improvement already.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
I agree. That was getting much better. That was great. Like I said, sometimes TrackMan doesn't pick it up because of the basket and a stick in the way, but
Oh, okay.
that one would have been very good.
The difference is so
It's degrees when
minuscule.
Yes, the difference between that shot and your worst one is 5 or 6 degrees.
Yeah.
In a 180-degree circle, it's not very much.
Right.
Okay? 5%. Okay?
Yep.
So that's why this game's hard.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, I was a baseball coach, and I'm thinking, the ball's not even moving.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
It's like, how hard is this?
It's
well,
the
it's a
hard
long,
part.
skinny stick, and it's a little ball.
Yeah, and it gives you an unlimited amount of time to think instead of react.
Yes.
And the best players do react instead of think.
Yeah.
And so in any sport, okay? The reason why a football coach would walk through the plays is so they know where to go. And so when they get in the game at full speed, they don't have to think about where to
Right.
go. They know where to go.
Right.
The blockers or the running back or whatever, okay?
Right.
But they always do it slow first.
They do what slow first?
The practice
Oh.
first. They do it slow so they know where to go. They go and
Oh.
they literally will walk through the play and say, this guard pulls here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Does have, yes, so they do walkthroughs first before they do it full speed. If they did it full speed from the beginning, it'd be a cluster.
Yeah, because they wouldn't be thinking about the fundamentals of whatever they got to be doing.
Exactly.
But I've always heard the term, practice like it's the real game, and then in the real game, act like it's practice.
I like that.
Yeah.
I say play like you practice
Yeah.
and practice like you play.
Exactly.
That's one of the best things that helped me the most when I was learning to play competitive golf, frankly, because I never did that. I practiced a lot different than I played.
Yeah, but I can't do
And-
that because I'd have to have a switch here in my brain to turn all those
I
thoughts
understand. So, but I really like this stick drill for you. I think it'll help you a lot. And
But I
noticed,
still haven't hit it.
I know, because it's there. So that's great.
And your club path has gone from
Yes.
-7 to like 1 or 2.
But you're telling me when I was the 7 or 8, which was a plus for me, right? And then I don't want it to be, get it to 0. Only reason I wasn't hitting the stick is because the ball was too close to me. And now that the ball's under the stick, I would have been hitting.
On some,
Oh,
some of them you were
maybe on the
cheating.
very
You were
first
cheating just a
couple,
little,
yeah,
but you've been much
but-
better since I pointed that
But
out.
ever since we put this down, your swing's already changed the direction of it. Okay, and so that's good. Okay, but earlier, before I introduced this, like those ones you hit on the hosel,
Yeah,
you would have hit the stick.
because I would have been over the top.
Yes, sir. And it's just slightly. You don't come over the top a lot. Trust
Right.
me, I've seen lots worse.
Right.
Okay, you do a lot of things right. Okay.
Okay,
So I want to show you another thing. Okay.
all righty.
The second drill I'm going to have Marv do is with my flashlight, and here's a link for that. I recommend this training aid to every player. If he can learn to point at the target line with the butt end of the club or the butt end of the flashlight on the downswing, it's going to greatly improve his path. And it's also going to improve his wrist hinge, as you'll see in the video. I think one of the limiting things for Marv is that he really doesn't have a big enough swing arc with the club head because he's not hinging his hands and he's not rehinging his hands on the follow through. So he's going to learn to do that with this flashlight. I would like your swing to lengthen, like we talked about a few minutes ago, but I'd really like you to learn to do it without thinking about it. Okay? And in my opinion, the best way for you to do that is really to make the flashlight training aid and swing it. And so the rule in the swing, and it'll improve your path too. So it'll get rid of that over the top. It'll improve your takeaway. Okay. And you'll learn to hinge your hands correctly, and so you'll get more club head speed. Okay?
Yep,
So it's going to do 3 things for you.
okay.
Remember how you told me that you were trying to be like this on
Yeah.
the way back rather than like this?
Yep,
So if the flashlight, if I do that, where does this end point? Way over here, right?
Yep, yep,
All right.
yep.
So with the light, do you see how it's pointed at my belt buckle?
yep.
And so if I get right here
Still
and it's
pointed
still at
there.
my belt buckle, I'm doing the takeaway correctly.
Gotcha.
Understand?
Yep,
And so you can do it in 2 steps at first. You can get here and then watch the line out here. So if I hinge correctly, this will start to point all the way at the target line here and go all the way down it. And do you see that I'm past the camera, but do you see where I'm back in here even on the target line?
yeah. But I also noticed how early you hinged, which I
Which you don't.
don't do at all.
I know. So that's what I'm trying to improve
Yeah.
without even telling you.
Gotcha.
Does that make, but yes, So that's one of the things you're going to notice. So as this would come back and that would point on the way down, this would point. I'm right-handed. Whenever you're over the top, it points this way.
Yep.
And then that'll go across.
Right.
So yours would point over here and it would go across over there.
Yep.
When you're +7. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. And so then on the way through, that would point again here.
Yeah, I guess the whole idea is it's just always.
Yep. Points at target line.
Points at
Swings in a
target
perfect
line.
circle, just like the hula hoop.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do.
Right.
Swing in a circle, tilted around us. Okay? Good. So let me swing you. So you go ahead and hold on there. Good. So you got to scoot back because that's got a point right between the sticks.
Oh, okay. And this is about as far as.
Yeah, that's probably your 7-iron.
Okay.
So as that to come back, do you see that's still pointing at your belt buckle?
Yep.
Yep. And that's on the line. And then our hands would hinge this way, this way, this way, all the way back to here.
Okay.
Then on the way down, see that'd point here. And then there's no way you can come over the top of it.
Yep.
And then it rehinges over here.
Oh my.
Oh, yes. So let me see you do that.
Never quite been there before.
I know. And where's your weight?
Oh, on my front side.
And it's supposed to be, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it happens automatically if you swing correctly.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning and just do it in slow motion for me.
That's interesting. Now, so now I'm going to hinge a little bit.
Yep, and it should point at the line when you hinge.
Point it.
Hang on, we lost the focus there. Point at the line here. So you keep looking down.
Okay.
See how it's on the line, on back here,
Okay.
then on the line on the way down. Awesome.
So really now what I'm trying to do is just watch the light and just
That's
assume my wrists are making it happen.
Yes, sir, because they are making it happen if the light's on the line. It's that simple.
Yeah, because when I was doing this, the light was inside because I wasn't hinging yet.
Good.
Yeah, right there, it's like it was coming out for some reason.
I agree with that. And once it comes out, then on the way down, it's got to go over here to compensate for it, and then you'll come over the top of it. Good. So then, after you've done that for a while, you take a club, you pretend there's a flashlight here, still do your takeaway, but then that's going to point there. Your club face is perfectly square there.
I don't know, since I can't see the light, if I'm doing it.
I know, so that's why you need to make the light. Good. Make a full swing for me, like you're hitting the ball.
Oh, line.
That was great. Do it again.
Wasn't even close to the turf.
No, it was closer than you think. Good. So let's try to hit some that feel like that. It's okay. Do it again.
Oh, wow. That
That's
was
right.
like complete open face.
No, that hit the hosel.
Oh, hit the hot zone. I can't believe I'm missing by that much that it's hitting the hosel.
That's okay.
Oh, wow. I hit the hosel.
Yes, sir.
Well, the first thing I think of, other than, yeah, I'm sure it's swing path, it's open face, but the other thing is I'm too close to the ball.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think?
I don't. It's a good question to answer, though, right at the beginning, because that's the first thing I'd check.
Yep.
but I don't think you are.
Okay.
Okay. The third thing that really helped Marv a lot, as you'll see, is this simple towel drill. He had an issue a little bit of hitting it on the hosel and hitting the shank. And once we put the towel down, his contact improved immensely, and his path improved immensely as well. If that happens repeatedly as you're practicing, just put your towel right there and don't hit the towel. If you don't hit the towel, you won't hit the hosel.
Okay. Because if I'm hitting the hot, yeah, okay.
Understand?
Yep.
All right.
That towel, there's like a little thing in it that made it move.
Oh
right?
yeah, I have a string attached to
There
it.
you
And
go.
I pull
Okay.
on it as you go through.
Oh, he put it closer.
I'm sure I did. That's all the room for error you have.
Oh, shit. Wow.
So that'd be very good practice for you too. If you
Yep.
go to the driving range, get you a towel and put it out there and don't hit it. We only swung the flashlight for a minute,
Yep.
so it's not going to change things that fast.
Right.
Okay. And the main purpose of the flashlight for you is really just to feel the wrist hinge. Okay. And so that's what I want you to understand
Okay.
from that. Okay. And we've got a video on our channel that shows you how to make one, and it's got a link in
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I
you
saw
can
that.
buy
It was just
from.
like a PVC pipe
Yeah, and 2 flashlights.
and 2 flashlights.
So you'll be able to see that. It's got almost 300,000 views. Read the comments. It's pretty amazing how
Okay.
many people that's helped. So I've been using that flashlight in my lessons since the early 90s. So
Right. Obviously, they sell them as well.
No,
right?
they don't.
Oh, they don't?
no, you have to make one.
Wow. Very
But,
cool.
but that'll give you once you have to make it, it'll give you a commitment to
Yeah, to using
to
it.
use it. Yes. So I kind of like that
Yeah.
actually. And then I would practice with the towel and I would practice with the stick. Okay. Gosh, for a guy that's your age, that is in the backhanded compliment. It is a compliment. You have a really good golf swing. Got lots of flexibility, lots of speed. You
Lots
should-
of speed.
Sure, you do for your age. Absolutely. Okay. And you're going to get a lot more speed if you learn to hinge your hands correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're going to make a lot more solid contact if you get your path better. And I don't think I would worry about the downswing closing that face like you told me,
Mm-hmm.
because what I can see watching you is once you changed your path with that stick, you didn't have any club face issue at all. Okay, you actually hit little draws a couple times once your path was better. And so I don't think you're making a club face mistake any longer. And probably it's because your takeaways really improved.
Well, and maybe it
So-
is because I'm still doing this little
It
thing
is.
up here instead of this.
Yes, I agree. So
Okay.
on your takeaway, you're keeping it square now. And so I don't think you have to worry about it past that.
Okay.
Okay. I would worry more about your path. Okay.
What about this thing called to start the roll early,
Well,
which
so-
I saw in one of your videos?
Well, it depends on the player. So I'm not a method teacher. Method teacher teaches everybody the same thing.
Yep.
Okay. There's a lot of people that do that. Okay. It only works with the people that method's good for them.
Right.
And the other people, it's not good at all. And so, nothing personal, but at your age, you're not going to change dramatically how you swing with your body. Okay? But boy, if we can get the path of your club better, then you're going to, you're already a pretty doggone good player. Now, you're probably going to shoot your age for the end of the year.
Oh my God.
And
If I have a birthday every month.
possibly. And But if you can just improve your path a little bit, I think it'll be amazing. And if you can add this wrist hinge into it, I think you'll hit it a lot farther too. Club is what I would expect. You would hit 8 iron where you're hitting 7 iron now. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, so that's what I would tell you. Okay. And just some simple drills. I think the flashlight drill would be great for you. I think this stick in the ground and hit some balls would be great for you. I think this towel drill, see if you're outside in and I stagger this towel back, see if your club's coming that way.
Yep.
It's going to hit it. And so just something as simple as putting a towel outside the target line there.
So if I'm, so my thinking that you told me not to do, if I'm still doing this and hitting the hosel sometimes and hitting the towel, so obviously I want to come through like this, so the first thing I think about is kind of on the downswing, getting the elbow in, which gives me a little more in to out.
It does. It does. And that may help you, so I won't discount that thought.
Okay.
However, if you get the elbow in too much, you'll get jammed and you'll leave the face open.
Yep.
So I don't like guys thinking about the elbow very often. I would go ahead and set up there for me. That's why I like the flashlight drill, is I would rather you point that at the target line on the way down.
Yep.
But where's your elbow when I do that?
It's in my side.
In. So
Right.
your arms, if the club's in the correct position, your arm's going to be in the correct position. But you can, it's not vice versa.
Gotcha.
So I see a lot of people that tuck the arm in and then the club's not in the right position.
Gotcha.
Or you can still tuck in and be here.
Right.
And so what matters is the golf club, not your elbow.
Gotcha.
And that's really important to understand.
Which is what the flashlight will.
Right. Now, so if I have a player that takes the club back like this,
Yep.
all right, and they can't change it. They've been doing it for 40 years and it's their habit.
Yep.
Well, the only way I'm going to get them to square the club up is to go like this with their hand.
Okay.
So do I have some people do that? Yes. But it's a compensation. Okay?
Right.
So it's a release pattern that they need because the face is so open that they have to close it really early.
Yep.
But if I'm square to begin with,
That's square?
yes,
See, that to me looks like...
matches your spine angle.
Yeah, correct.
Okay? So, yeah, that's square.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I've changed to
I
actually
know,
do
so that's
that.
how come I don't think you're having a club face issue.
Because I've already learned
See,
one
that's
of your
square.
things.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Look, that's square.
Except when I'm over the top and that causes my pulls.
Yes. Or the hosel.
Or the hosel.
Okay?
Yep.
Or top,
Yep.
thin. Yeah. Okay?
Yep.
Understand?
Yep.
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
You were great. I really like your swing.
Okay.
I mean, you told me you can oftentimes in the 80s, depending on the golf course.
yeah.
That's awful good playing. I think you'll get a lot better.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Got questions, holler anytime.
All right.
All right. So as you'll see, if Marv will stay disciplined and work on these 3 things that we've given him to do, it's going to really improve his contact, his distance, and his dispersion. And he's already a pretty good player. He's capable of shooting in the mid-80s pretty easily, and he's 74 years old. And but I can see where he's shooting in the high 70s and around 80 almost all the time with improvement and just focusing on improving his club path. Thanks.
Thank
Mark.
you, guys.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys like this video, we did another one with my friend Caleb, who he hits the ball real far. He's got a lot of swing speed, but he's got a lot of the same issues that Marv's kind of struggled with, and kind of a similar approach, but might be a good one for you to watch to really dial in your swing so you fix those slices and pulls.
And I'm recommending that Marv build a flashlight and swing it And so we also have one of our most popular videos is our flashlight video. And so if you haven't seen that, make sure you see it.
Yep, so we'll put both of them in the description and on the screen for you.